Ladies and gentlemen, muscle car lovers and EV haters unite, because what you're about to see is not just another electric vehicle broken by, it's the resurrection of raw American horsepower, re-engineered for the next generation. In a shocking move, Dodge, the brand known for oil-dripping V8s, superchargers and Hellcat, has unleashed its first all-electric muscle car, the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT. It's bold, violent, unapologetic, and has arrived to prove that electric doesn't have to be silent or boring. Forget every quiet eco if you've seen how this beast screams with artificial exhaust notes, delivers supercar shredding acceleration, and looks like it rolled out of a retro sci-fi movie from the 1970s. In today's 125-minute deep dive review, you'll get everything: the tech hiding underneath, exterior styling secrets, inside cabin luxury, daily comfort level, brutal performance, and a final verdict that might change how you view the future of muscle cars. Smash that like button now, because this is the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT, and if you love horsepower, what comes next may blow your mind. Underneath its futuristic skin, the Charger Daytona SRT rides on Stellantis STL, a large performance architecture designed specifically to support massive battery packs and extreme horsepower. Unlike most EVs focused on range, Dodge engineered this platform for pure performance. Power comes from the new Banshee 800-volt dual-motor AWD powertrain, codenamed the Fratzonic propulsion system, producing up to 885 horsepower in top-spec Stage 3 factory tune. Power is sent simultaneously to all four wheels with advanced torque vectoring, launching this nearly 500-pound monster from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 2.0 seconds, rivaling Teslas, Porsches and McLarens. Underneath the floor lies a massive battery pack of up to 100 kilowatt-hours, enabling an estimated 325 to 420 miles of range depending on trim, and capable of charging at speeds up to 350 kilowatts, giving you 150 miles in just 10 minutes on a fast charger. But Dodge didn't stop at electric motors. They created a trademark dish called the Fratzonic chambered exhaust, a patent-pending system that pumps sound waves through actual chambers under the car to create a 126 dB exhaust scream that reacts to throttle input and mimics a roaring combustion V8, but in an electric language. There are multiple tuning stages: Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, each pumping up the power and sound further. It's controlled via a proprietary power shot push-to-pass button on the steering wheel that delivers instantaneous overboost. The transmission is a multi-speed electromechanical eRupt gearbox, which simulates gear shifts so you feel jolts between gears, bringing back what EVs lost: drama. Dodge calls this combination emotional engineering, and it's unlike anything else on the market. Visually, the 2026 Charger Daytona SRT is a stunning retro modern muscle coupe blending 1970s vibes with space-age aggression. The most talked about feature is the R-wing nose, a hollow aerodynamic nose cone that allows air to flow right through the front of the car and then over the hood, creating downforce just like a race car wing, while honoring the iconic split grille look of the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona NASCAR legend. The front fascia features thin LED DRLs and a menacing full-width lighting signature. The hood is long and cuts sharply back into a fastback roof line, finishing with a camback shore deck and a high ductile spoiler that screams vintage. Wide hips and scythe-shaped rear haunches give the car road presence that destroys anything nearby. Open the frameless door and you're greeted by a cabin that is futuristic but dripping in classic muscle car attitude. The cockpit wraps around you in a fighter jet-style design, slim pillars, shallow dash, deep seating position. The steering wheel is squared off, leather-wrapped with metallic paddles and a bright orange power shot overboost trigger. Behind it sits a 16-inch curved digital cluster, showcasing wild retro graphics mixed with modern data, including drift meters, power split gauges, G-force, programmable launch countdowns and track telemetrics. The center dash houses a giant 12.3-inch floating touchscreen running Stellantis' latest Uconnect 6 system with game-style visuals. Instead of flat minimalist EV style, Dodge gives you ribbed metallic trim, chunky diamond textured knobs and jet-style toggle switches for drive mode, sound mode and active aerodynamics. Seats are heavily bolstered performance buckets, available in Alcantara, leather combos with embroidered Daytona SRT logos, contrast stitching and carbon fiber shells. Rear seats are real and usable, allowing the Charger Daytona to function as a 4-seat muscle coupe. Unlike most exotics, ambient lighting runs along the doors and dash, pulsing red under acceleration like a heartbeat. The flat floor gives impressive legroom. Dodge even includes digital audio sound modes so interior audio pulses and matches the artificial external exhaust tone. The floor mats wear retro pistol grip patterns referencing the old-school Hurst shifter shape. You can even order a heritage interior pack with plant cloth inserts for hardcore nostalgia. Cargo space in the rear trunk is practical, with seatbacks folding down for extra storage. Wireless charging pads, high-speed USB-C, and a blast of surround sound from a 19-speaker Harman Kardon system create a cockpit that is comfortable, dramatic, but still daily usable. Everything feels expensive, custom-built and anti-minimalist. Dodge wants you to feel like you're driving a nightclub mixed with a dragster. It's wild, outrageous and incredibly refreshing compared to sterile F cabins. Comfort is where the Charger Daytona SRT F pulls its biggest surprise. Despite the hardcore looks and monstrous performance, Dodge has engineered this car to be surprisingly livable. In auto mode, the adaptive dampers soften, the ride height rises slightly and the throttle sensitivity relaxes, allowing it to glide over city streets and highways with a supple, GT-like ride. Noise-cancelling tech and hidden sound insulation mean cabin noise remains muted when you aren't blasting the Fratzonic exhaust. The seats are firm but cushioned, with heating, cooling, powered adjustments and even optional massage functions. Dual-zone climate control uses 100% digital touch sliders, delivering consistent comfort. Steering weight becomes light and easy at low speeds, aided by rear wheel steering to shrink the turning circle. The car becomes easy to park, maneuver in stop-and-go traffic and comfortable enough for long road trips. The information cluster allows relaxed driver assist functionality like adaptive cruise, lane keeping, traffic jam assist, emergency braking and a blind spot radar. With the Driver Train, there is no vibration, zero shifting kick unless you enable the dramatized gearbox, and the cabin remains smooth. Rear passengers enjoy excellent legroom and USB-C ports to stay charged. When cruising, the Fratzonic exhaust can be dialed down to minimal so the car sounds near silent. The panoramic glass roof lets light flood in and gives a spacious open feel. Dodge offers thick padded door armrests, wide center console storage, cup holders and even a chilled box for drinks. Practicality blends with flair. The trunk fits luggage for a weekend or two, and because it's a hatchback, the opening is wide. The Charger, surprisingly, is a car you could daily drive via broken by even though it looks like something meant only for racetracks. It proves that comfort and insanity don't have to be enemies. Hit the power shot button and all hell breaks loose. In performance mode, the Charger Daytona SRT F becomes a wild, tire-shredding monster. Torque snaps instantly, punching you back into the seat as the artificial exhaust screams louder, taller and angrier. 0-60 miles per hour arrives in an eyeball-slamming 2.1 seconds. Quarter-mile times drop into the 9s, beating every Hellcat ever made. Torque vectoring through the all-wheel drive system helps rotate the car into corners with violent efficiency. Steering quickens, dampers stiffen and the active aero including the R-wing flaps and rear spoiler adjust to glue the car to the tarmac. Corners feel flatter than any Dodge muscle car in history, producing over 1.3 lateral Gs. Brakes bite instantly thanks to carbon ceramics, and regenerative deceleration feeds power back into the battery, meaning you rarely touch the brake pedal in one-pedal driving mode. The simulated multi-gear eRupt transmission throws your head forward and back through shifts, adding drama so you feel like you're shifting a brutal V8, giving you the emotional connection of soft and miss. In drift mode, the car happily brakes traction, allowing huge smoky slides, controlled by stability programming. In donut mode, it spins in place like a muscle car ballerina. Battery cooling systems keep everything performing lap after lap without power fade. Dodge claims the Charger Daytona SRT F has the hardware to embarrass European exotics not just in a straight line, but also on tight circuits thanks to motorsport-grade dampers, aero and diff tech. Top speed is software capped over 180 miles per hour. All of this drama arrives with zero tailpipe emissions, but 100% old-school American attitude, exactly what Dodge promised when it declared performance made us do it. In short, the Charger Daytona doesn't replace muscle with silence, it reinvented muscle in F form. The 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT F isn't just a car, it's a statement. It proves that the future of muscle isn't about giving up what made us love it, but re-engineering it so it survives into the next generation. Dodge has taken everything the brand is famous for: outrageous sound, wild styling, insane acceleration, personality and layered it over cutting-edge power. The result is a Plum Crazy painted Shockwave A car that looks like it belongs in a retro street race, yet outruns exotic supercars, and has a cabin filled with digital sci-fi luxury. It isn't subtle, it isn't polite, and it isn't trying to convert Prius drivers. It's made for the crazy ones, for those who love noise, smoke, speed and style, even as we move into the electric era. If you thought Fs were boring, this car proves you wrong. The Charger Daytona SRT F is loud, fast, emotional, rare, controversial and unforgettable. It may just be the most exciting electric performance car ever made, broken by, and definitely the most fun to look at, drive and stare at. Whether you hate it or love it, you can't ignore it, which is exactly what a Dodge muscle car should be. If you enjoyed this in-depth 125-minute breakdown, smash that like, punch the subscribe button for more viral car reviews every week, and drop your comments below. Would you buy this over a Hellcat or Tesla Plaid? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next high-octane adventure.